And if you have nothing nice to say, please don't say it. Okay, and let's respect each other here. Okay, so I've got a good message for you today about in the 8th house, okay, of being in transformation from within. So we're gonna start with your yes and no. Okay. So you have 3 questions, yes and no. So think of your 3 questions while I wait for people to get online here. Why is this like that? You know, it's just like, Anyway, 3 questions of yes and no. Questions. And again, we are in the 8th house. So, of transformation, of self-awareness, and linking, sorry, it's scorpionic energy and a water energy, going with the flow of things and hard work and determination. And of determination. So, think of your 3 questions, yes and no. Yes and no only, please collect them. Thank you. And thank you for joining, liking, subscribing, whatever resonates, please leave it for the next collective confirmation. As it is going to help somebody. Sorry I'm not all like done up today. I had a doctor's appointment I had to go to. And so, I'm getting better. So that's good. Let's see what else. Yeah. So, if you have 3 yes and no questions, this is the time to do it. Because I don't have time later, or there I get some, to do another live, and I gotta kind of make it short. So my apologies. My apologies. I don't know, for those of you can't have sugar, the 0 sugar, pretty awesome. And I have one once in a while. I had a lot of things to do when I was sick. Well, I had a common thing, but thank God it was none of the major 4. So, as I did a quad culture confirmation. Anyways, let's see. So, if you're here with me now, I'm your gal. I'm your one and only pal. I'm your shoulder to cry on when you need someone. I am... Sorry, just making sure I'm connected. I am Jessica. Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining. So I take it you're ready for your 3 yes and no questions. So here we go, collective. 3 yes and no questions. First question. Wow, that just popped out. And it landed like this. So if it's facing this way, it goes this way. Yes. Okay? So reach for your higher goals. I feel like this is success. Success is near for you. Yes, if it's talking about reaching your higher goals. I feel like you climb. You're a climber, like a hiker, or you climb walls, or you like the outdoors. You do it for core strength. Maybe it has to do with your job. Second question. Yes and no for the collective. No. Hidden dangers. In stillness, proceed with caution. So it's almost like give it to God. It's like be still and know that God is God. And I've already blessed this message. Please help me deliver the message to collected that they need to hear. And we manifest things of wealth, good health, true love, true happiness, true protection. Things that might be impossible for us, but possible for you, Lord. And thank you for all of our blessings, seen and unseen, and forgive us our sins, for we know not what we do in our carnality. And everybody put God first, or whoever you call your higher power. And this I pray in the name of Jesus. Amen. Bad intent to return to sender times a billion plus 7, as we pray for our enemies, as God's vengeance has no mercy, and we thank you for the ones that are for us. In your name, Jesus, amen. Thank you. And we'll proceed. So your second question was no with these hidden dangers, and whoever you pray to is okay. So proceed with caution. Sorry, I'm just not feeling so good. I'm trying to kick this common cold thing. Alright, so third question, yes and no, collective. Yes. So your eyes are fully open. You see what's possible. It's like you're of higher status. If you could see it, I feel like you have a high IQ. You're of high status. I feel like you're very successful. I feel like I'm speaking to a CEO. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who has a really good name, that is really well known. Someone that was maybe a child actor. It doesn't matter the gender. And so, for your first question is yes, in seeking these higher goals of success. It's near. It's nearer than you think. And your second question is hidden dangers. So be careful and proceed with caution. Treat others, I feel like treat others more like better than you would treat yourself, you know? And treat others like if it was your family members. And your third question was yes. I feel like I said, you're like a child star or something. Confirmation. And thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing, if that is you. Please like, subscribe, and share. If you cannot donate, I understand the world, it's not easy right now for anybody. Financially, okay? So I get that. I get it. Let's see. So again, we're going into your 8th house of transformation, like I said, from what you had of personal resources to joint resources, like a deeper connection to someone. I feel like a love, or someone you love, or a partner, a confirmation, or a partnership, often linking with this Scorpio energy of water, which is the death card of the tarot, which means Scorpio energy, and of water, representing change, rebirth, possible inheritance. Maybe this Scorpio is you're a fixed sign of water, so it's like you're kind of stubborn sometimes. You're really intense and mysterious, determined and loyal. Very determined, like at the Knight of Swords. And I just feel you live on the West. Your sign is of the West. Scorpio energy. Okay, is also a Pluto, and it represents a regeneration, transformation. What was I telling you about our 8th house? In a new beginning of a new confronting your inner demons, in this power and facing fears, like a rebirth or transformation, like you're changing, and I feel like you feel like a fish out of water. Or you did feel like a fish out of water. Because of the greed of people's hearts. I won't deal with any greedy people. Like, I really try not to. If I don't have to, I don't. I'd rather stay by myself or be by myself if I have to deal with greedy people, honestly. And so I'm very grateful for the people in my life right now that have my best interests. Um, okay, so let's go on with your moon oracle energies. I believe we're going into, is it Sagittarius? Um, but anyways, from Scorpio energy of the moon energies. But let's see what the oracles have to say for you. So how y'all doing today? Good, I hope. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I really appreciate all you guys. I'm sorry that I'm not like, yeah, I just got back from the doctor, and progress. So yes, progress. I'm getting healthier and healthier with each day. As we manifest this in every way of good intuition, not a superstition, or maybe superstitious, but not malicious. So in the end, this is a tough cycle to approaches of Capricorn energy. And this is the devil card in the tarot of Capricorn hard work, energy of determination, knowing what they want, getting what they want, and doing good with it. I feel good intentions from this Capricorn. Tell us, thank you, Spirit. The answers you need are coming. With just be cautious of the two-faced people that could be greedy in your life. As far as holding your vision, I feel like you could trust this person, definitely. I feel like you could be, like your Gemini is one of your aligned right now and affecting your moods of being maybe not so honest as you could be. But just remember, like, twisting the truth or not saying anything is just as bad as a lie. Okay? So doing the right thing and being honest um, is the best. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining. I love you guys. Thank you for all your good comments. Any donations you can leave, I would be so grateful. But if you can't, like I said, subscribe, like, and share. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. The answers that you seek are coming, and holding on to your vision here. In this earth energy of Virgo, being down, kind of just I'm a little stubborn at times, but a thinker, a time to be a giver than a taker. I feel that you've been a taker for a long time, and you really haven't gave back what you should in certain aspects. Um, but you're learning to be a giver, and that's okay. No one's perfect. So it's better to give than to receive. Yes, okay. Yes, progress is always good. Thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Let's see what the Moon Energy Oracle has to say through the Divine. Spirit, Jesus, show me what you want me to show the collective. As people's visions are distorted, really, you could read the Bible and go to church, but if you don't have a personal relationship with the Divine and the universe and Christ and everything that made it, including you, then you don't have. And really, when people stop and look and see that, if we see like in Jesus, they don't realize in Jesus we already have everything we need and want. And people forget that through their greed in this money made world of being bold and making the first move. Cardinal moon of Scorpio. What was I just talking? Oh, that's fixed moon, sorry, of Scorpio. The cardinal is of Capricorn. Okay, they're the cardinal of Capricorn. of the earth and no, yeah, of the earth energies. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, they are. They're the cardinal of earth energies. Like, sorry, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, they are the cardinal. They're not fixed. This earth energies. This person is going to make a bold move first. Yeah, they are. They've been contemplating, procrastinating, insinuating, being over egotistical or overconfidence. I feel like their aura is changing from yellow to green. And luck is on your side. Look, take time to breathe. Disseminating moon of the new moon in Sagittarius by luck being on your side. What was I saying? Luck was on your side. I just said that in a message yesterday. But it hasn't been on mine. So surrender to the divine. Yes, once you surrender to the divine and just breathe and trust your intuition, you know, you're going to learn about being what a commitment, a real commitment, what faithful is, what loyal is, what real love is in this first quarter moon when it comes in the next one. And being tested, I feel like your commitment to higher power is being tested in this moment. So you're so close in achieving your goals through the gibbous moon when when the gibbous moon comes around, I feel like you're that much closer to achieving these goals. So don't let your pride get in the way. Leo energy, that's the thing. Breathe, let go, learn to be have a commitment and to know what it means to be loved. And this is in your dreams. I feel like you're living your dream in practical plans. And you're I feel like you're one of the lucky ones to be able to plan and actually stick with the earth energy of Taurus of being grounded and down to earth. This person's really down to earth when it comes to this Taurus energy, really approachable and easy to talk to. I feel like this could be a brother, a mother, a sister, having faith in your dreams. Yeah, you had faith in your dreams and you didn't let your pride get in the way. And that's why you are where you are. You are in a win-win outcome forecast. Win-win. Okay, let's get that clear. In this full moon of Libra. So nothing is yet set. Nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like you're thinking about engaging, proposing, or doing something, but you haven't made that procrastinating that idea that I've been telling you about. Through this transformation, like, don't be afraid. Trust your heart. Trust your intuition. Trust God. You're the divine. Trust the universe. Your higher power. I feel like you resonate with the water energy. As the 8th house is of Scorpio energy, scorpionic energy. Believing in the impossible through this faith. And Pisces energy of riches. A personal resolution that reaches many. It's a win-win. If you're thinking about investing in something in hard work from a Capricorn, seize your hard work and will be paying off every debt, giving you an advance, taking care of you. You're never going to have to worry about living again because of this Capricorn energy. Seeing what you've been through, maybe been following you, been a fan of yours for a long time. I feel like this thing in the past of making the first move, like, and this indecisiveness is over. I feel like you finally made a decision and you're hence making plans to go through with it. Because for you, collective is a win-win outcome. In Libra, hard work is paying off in Capricorn. This Capricorn is going to hold you up. Like, this Capricorn is going to make sure you have your best interests. This Capricorn of hard work and stability, okay, that rules Saturn, okay, and discipline, structure, restrictive, responsibility, boundaries, serious, push to be your best, always. I feel they feel this, and they resonate more with an air energy, this Capricorn energy. I really feel like this. And it's showing here in the cards. Sorry, this is like therapy for my arm. So I'm actually saving people what anyways, doesn't matter. Adjustments are a little required on hold on to your vision. It's like you are making these what are they called? They're called ultimatums. And this this Libra energy, like, because it was Libra Capricorn, is not going to deal with ultimatums. They're going to laugh. They're going to laugh about it. I mean, ultimatums really, like, I feel like it has to do with finances and money. These ultimatums. And yeah, just hold on to your vision. Nothing's going to come. You're not giving no money. This Libra, you collective are not going to give any money to this person. If anybody's going to give money, it's going to be them giving you money because you're the talent. And they're the scout, so to speak. Yeah, by hard Capricorn. Nothing's going to come from the situation, Capricorn, through your ultimatums with this Libra. So just remember that. Okay? And so anyways, yes, I seek the truth and you will find. I am a truth seer. And I have a personal relationship with God, and no one on there is to judge me, because I would never do that to you. So I'm just telling you, through this hard work, again, it's like a romantic cycle begins. I feel like this person, this Capricorn, is looking more for more of a romantic cycle than a business partnership for wealth. I feel like they want, they're very nurturing. They could be very shy. They have personal issues themselves in reaching resolutions. So it's like they just don't want a business partnership with you, Libra. They want a commitment with you. So it's kind of like a love reading in a way. But I feel like this is long distance, and on the man's part, there's been no progress. I feel like maybe a brother, because in this, I picked up on that in this. On this card, when it came out in practical planning, a Taurus being down to earth. Like, you need to think down to earth. Like, you're just a person too. You know what I'm saying? Closing card. Behold and make the first move. Be bold. I'm sorry. And make the first move. Cardinal Capricorn and Cardinal Moon of Capricorn. I feel like you need to make the first move, and that's just how it's going to be, or you're never going to try to find love at all, true love. You're just going to be like arm candy style with people, and maybe that's just what you want. Maybe you don't want to have a family, you know, and it's like, let this moon be your guide. You know, let the moon be your guide when it comes to this, and just pay attention to the moon energies as I post them every day. Moon energies. Affirm with me now. Affirm with me now. Sorry. I feel like, yeah, you're just this community, yeah. Connections with kindred spirits. 7. I feel like people know about you. Yeah, you are definitely a star in this. I'm attracting, affirm with me. I am attracting wonderful, beneficial connections that support and honor me and bring me great happiness and abundance. So it's like you want to be around people that have your best interest. You don't want to be around someone that doesn't have your best interest. Why would you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, unless you have to and you really have no choice. I mean, honestly, um, and so let's go through with this tarot reading. Okay. So, collective, are you with me? Stay with me. Give me some hearts. Give me some love. I need some love. Anyways, I'm doing this for free for y'all. I'm trying to help y'all. You know, God works mysteriously, and sometimes He has to work this way in order to reach people, sadly. Partnerships. Partnerships. Okay? And having a lot of backing when it comes to this ideas. All these ideas. You're a very humble person. And this is why people think that you should be celebrated. I feel like you have a lot of fans, but you can't see this truth. In the present, you can't see this truth. Or you're choosing not to. It might be too overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? And this person is a person that pays attention to detail. Okay, I feel like I'm speaking. This is general reading, but Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio energies. Paying attention to detail definitely is a quality everybody has here. And this new beginning of truths. Okay? And it's like all these people that were against you, okay, and against your happiness, they're fighting their own demons. But then this is also giving me the other reading of a Capricorn energy that is, okay, interested in investing in you. And with the High Priestess, look, he's just a Capricorn. He's a star. Or she's a star. And this person is nothing ordinary, but a person that just, you know, worked hard and had connections and did that and this, but now is into this High Priestess, this Capricorn energy. Look, the Hierophant maybe doesn't really believe in tradition. Or maybe he's thinking about getting married to you in an untraditional way. This godding energy, but nevertheless, God is on your side, High Priestess. I feel like you're a light person of the light. Yes, and this is what's going to create this 10 of pearls, which is the 10 of cups, this water energy. It's going to create this independence and this happy families. This independence and happy families. And I'll say it again. Independence, happy families, all emotional fulfillment, all material things, all truths. Everything is going to be honest. And lies are going to be turning into honesty. Okay? And the high priestess also, and she stands for this partnership, or lovers, the lovers of Gemini. Okay, um, of being honest. Look, emotional fulfillment, happiness. And look at this, happiness. Beyond your wildest dreams. I feel like your dreams are, his ways are higher than our ways. So if that's the truth, your wishes are nothing compared to what he has in store for you. This happiness, this person that seems so tough and bluff, but he's really just a teddy bear. This King of Swords, of honesty and determination and truth. This person may believe in God in a different way, or some way, or you're very spiritual yourself, but you're juggling personal and work life right now in the present. That's what you're doing. Yeah, see, you're procrastinating a decision that needs to be made. Okay, Knight of Spears. Okay, Knight of Swords. What was I telling you? The Knight of Swords came out. And determination with this Capricorn. When it comes to this Queen of Spears, that people slander to this day. What was I saying about the Lover's card? Okay? So, yes, be careful, because I feel like you don't want to ruin things by being two-faced. If you really are serious about this, I feel like you are. And if the Knight of Cups comes in the reverse, that means you are. And we will see this determination of being lovers with this person. King of Treasure, King of Pentacles, of getting you away from a situation. Situationship. And this small investment for you, very small, like pennies, it would cost you pennies, if anything, to get to her. But he's waiting for you to come to them. And you need to go to the lady. Like, really. Yeah, and stop being, making this person feel uncomfortable. They're already uncomfortable. Yeah, and just this Knight of Cups, what was I telling you? In the reverse, serious. They're serious. They're serious, this Capricorn energy. So they, I think, need to realize the situation and go to you. And I feel like your comfort, like, you might not be comfortable at first with doing it, but it will pay off for you with this, all this emotional fulfillment, favor of God, favor of the universe, favor of the High Priestess, favor of happiness, favor of wealth, of truth, of honesty. I feel like this is the most honest person that you're ever going to know, and you need to look away from this. Being uncomfortable makes you grow when you're uncomfortable. Emperor energy, okay, of Capricorn. Okay, of being serious, professional, determined. Okay, might be talking good about you, or might be talking bad about you. Okay. Again, this came in the reverse. I feel like a masculine Leo, or a Sigma Leo, and of this strength. They mistake your meekness as a weakness, and that is a thing of the past now. So they better not say a bad thing about you. In this new beginning of success, of materialism, of emotion, okay, this new beginning, okay, of happiness, something that maybe you or your person has never known. Fortune in every way, because you know what fortune is good health, real friends, real love, honest people, not just money. Money is like, what's money if you have no one to share it with? And money is so stupid anymore anyways. This is your outcome: success, the high priestess, and the world in the upright, confirming this happiness and fortune for both of you. I feel like you guys are out to be billionaires. Look, I feel like you're not nurturing. You're not being so nurturing as you need to be. You need to be a little more nurturing. And if someone's wondering if they have cancer, no, you don't. So don't worry, your test results will come back negative. And I feel like you feel fortunate with that too. Yeah. And if I recall, this also represents the high priestess, but it came in the reverse. So I feel like this high priestess isn't being treated as royal as she should be. But confirming the high priestess of good intent, of light, not darkness, of light. You're in good hands. So you don't have to feel uncomfortable about this, Emperor. Okay, in the present. This king of emotions, like you're guarded. And that's why you're feeling so dang greedy, because you're a person of status. Although because you have all these opportunities, and just because you can, you shouldn't. You gotta follow your heart. Don't play with people's emotions. Okay, when it comes to this new beginning, especially ideas. And collaborations. Emperor. Okay, energy. And not just Emperor energy, I'm sorry. Well, it's not even a question for the High Priestess. But she's every queen and the Empress. So you can't really... She's a little better than you, even though you might have a little more status. When it comes to this idea, I feel like this beginning of emotional, when this idea came through, perhaps you signed an NDA or something, I feel like it sparked a new passion of feeling for this high priestess. And you're not one to give in like that. Yeah. You're not one to be of judgment. I feel like you don't even believe in God, almost. They're very unorthodox when it comes to the Hierophant energy and the High Priestess. But it doesn't make you a bad person. I feel like this is something of the past. This Leo energy, this Knight of Wands comes with good news. Good news. They think, but it's a lie. I feel like you're talking to someone online that's promising you wealth or good news or something, and it's a lie. Don't fall for their scams. You don't pay $100 to get 10 grand. I'm sorry. You just don't do that. I'm just saying. You're not going to have to deposit this much to get that. I'm sorry. That's a scam. Whoever it comes from. Whether you want to see the truth or not in the present. It's all lies. That's why you're choosing not to see it. I feel because you're lonely or whatever it is. But, you're not getting any freaking rest right now. Okay. But the good news is you see through all the bullshit. Okay. because you are humble and you've come from, look, Empress in reverse, because you're a priestess, a high priestess, or your person. Yeah, this it's like you're not paying attention to what you do have and being grateful for it because you're looking for more, and you're just noticing on what you've lost or what you're gonna lose. You're not paying attention and being grateful for what you have. And that's where this King of Swords awful energy comes in with the Empress. You don't even realize you're demoting the Empress. She came in the reverse. You're not even, I feel like you present yourself as an eco-friendly person, but you really don't care about the earth. It's just a gimmick for you when it comes to this Queen of Treasures. That's the Queen of Pentacles in making her feel very uncomfortable, this high priestess, and acting like a damn fool. Stop calling people fools. You're the fool. Don't act like a fool. Don't be a fool when it comes to this high priestess. Don't be greedy. Have a different perspective. This is the present. Yes. All this quarrel back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, okay? Because of this Ace of Pentacles, this treasure, it's like falling out of the, in the reverse, it's like you're coming up, high priestess, okay? Passive feminine energy, collective. Your coming ups, it's just gonna be, it's like your cup runneth over. It's like, I'm telling you, like, it's treasures are just pouring out all over, like, through people, through the universe, like, treasures, jewelry, clothes, like, everything you'd ever could want is just pouring all over the place in an honest way that you earned a living. Honest. And this person over here, yeah, this person, blah, 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 because lies, the Ace of Swords came up in the verse. So, yeah, this is the Justice card of Libra. That's your Tower moment, is when you lie. Because the lies will turn into truths. It's gonna come out. And this Libra is protected in this tower, and anybody that goes around it, she's very guarded. Very, very guarded. So it's up to you if you're going to take the effort or not. But I feel like you're not treating this Libra fairly, that you're interested. That this Libra is going to have over abundance, like so much that everybody around her is going to appreciate it. She might have these maybe tower moments of being protected, like defensive, like, dude, you know, don't make her feel that way. Like, what kind of king are you? What kind of emperor are you? Okay? When it comes to the wands. It's like, this guy is usually very attractive, is the most attractive king in the deck. But because he came in the reverse, his inside is showing his ugliness. So it makes him very ugly and unattractive. I don't care how fine you are on the outside. But you're becoming an ugly person to this person that you're interested in, and that's your Tower moment in the present. Okay? Through the Seven of Spears. Yeah. Hello. Wake up. You're not gonna get away with shit with these lies. And you know it. I feel like you don't care because you have the money. You know? And that's how I feel under these circumstances with this Leo energy. Yeah, you're very wealthy. You're a fucking star that's pretending to be a regular person, that's pretending to be a star, just to get gift cards and scam your fans. Yeah. And maybe you feel like the universe gave up on you, but they didn't. But you are definitely a star. I feel, a masculine star because it came in the reverse. This is Aquarius energy, of air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, confirming justice, fortune. This Libra is going to become a star, very fortunate, because she is a high priestess. She's put in hers. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like she's in a predicament right now. Maybe she asked you for help or something and you didn't, and I feel like you want to marry her and you don't care if she even marries you for money. You just want her, and that's it. You just want to be with her and whatever, and that's why you keep procrastinating this decision that you already made. Okay, of the King of Swords in the reverse. That's why you're being so damn arrogant. What was I saying? That was the Knight of Swords, sorry, because this is the King of Swords in the reverse. This guy is already a jerk this way, okay, even though he's very too honest, maybe, but sometimes just because you can doesn't mean you should, is just being cruel. There's no reason for it. Don't throw a fit because you're someone of status. That's bullshit. Have a different perspective. Yes. Water energy again. I feel like you're a sun child of wealth. And like you lack everything, all the qualities that this high priestess looks for in masculine energy or feminine sigma energy. And you lack everything but wealth. And that's not enough. Money can't buy love. Any more for the collective? Hi, you guys. Thanks for being with me today. Please don't forget, if this resonates with you, that's great. And if it doesn't, leave it for the next collective. It will, through this Four of Swords, which is you're getting rest. Maybe you're overcoming something. But you are getting rest. What kind of person in a masculine energy, okay, can get rest treating people cruel? You don't want to be around people that have your worst interest. No. No, you don't. Why would you want that? Yeah. So it's like always quarreling, blah, blah, blah. Always this, and it's like, I'd rather be happy than right. And in this idea, this is why the high priestess is who she is, because she put in the effort through her entire existence. Okay? She put in the effort. Did you? I don't think you did. And I feel like this idea is finally, after how many layers is this? Like 3, 4, 5 layers. After maybe 5 years of waiting for her fortune over here, which she will have, that does not have yet. And this is a light worker. What was I fucking telling you earlier? I'm sorry, but yes, this is a light person of the light up here. Light of treasure. Yes, with this idea, that's this Libra coming a star, gonna be fortunate. This Queen of Coral, she's beautiful and she's gorgeous. She is gorgeous inside and out. She does the right thing when no one's looking. Okay. She's so gorgeous. And I feel like you don't appreciate her inner beauty. And that's the issue. You're not appreciating her inner beauty and what she has to offer. And, yeah, when it comes to let's see. all this work and effort that she put in. This is years of work. It could have been 30 years plus work. You know, this person that could have a Sagittarius in her Arkasha. But I feel like Sagittarius was there or was there. But it's like after, I feel like, I don't know, just, you know, like you're being pessimistic about this idea because it has taken so long. Or you or your person, this Queen of Wands energy. Collective reading is all signs show its face. As the Magician, yeah, things aren't happening, and that's why this came. Look, this is also confirming wealth. Temperance in the reverse is confirming this wealth. Through all this hard work, Queen of Wands. The Magician, I feel like you're a high priestess, but I feel like you're a female magician as well. But you have attracted a male magician or a musician or both. And I feel like if someone's inevitably gonna like your art, you know what I'm saying? There's always someone out there that's gonna appreciate it. So yeah. Yes. You never had to work through stuff. You keep procrastinating an idea. You never had to create, like, you never had to really do shit to survive because you always had support. Like this priestess, or she wouldn't be a priestess or a Queen of Wands. And you keep procrastinating an idea that you already made your mind to, Magician. Why? Because you're being greedy. Or no, you're grateful. I'm sorry, this is the Four of Treasures. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. You're grateful, Magician. I feel like you're trying to hide yourself. And again, this is of the 8th house of Scorpionic energy, of water energy. Okay, being pessimistic and stubborn when it comes to fulfilling this feminine's wishes. This Knight of Swords attitude about it. And it's not cool if you, especially if you want to be partners. Yeah, you are famous. You are famous. You're the person, people look up to you. Confirmation. Okay, so yeah, this is confirming wealth too. The star here, you are famous. What is this? And grateful. And grateful, and that's confirming over here too. Grateful, grateful, gratitude, thankful. When it comes to having a high priestess that has all the best qualities in every queen, empress in the deck of emotion and genuine love, authenticity. Yes, you're very grateful and appreciative. As soon as you make this decision, you're gonna see everything. Like, it's already there. But you keep procrastinating so much. Why stop piling stuff? Just make it happen. Virgo energy, self-enlightenment of being grounded. Earth energy also confirming Capricorn. Virgo, Taurus energy of the Hierophant, which came out over here. This guiding, this divine protection. Okay. And I also feel like this is like your wishes have come true. You know what I mean? Your wishes have come true. So, It's like you've lived, and it's time for this Queen of Corals, or this Queen of Wands over here, to reap her harvest. And this, all this good intent for everybody. Virgo energy. Okay, maybe trying to control this Queen of Pearls. Anyways, so the basic message is that, yeah, stop trying to control. Don't be jealous. Stop procrastinating. Keep procrastinating. Keep procrastinating. You keep procrastinating. Okay, when it comes to this, don't be, I feel like you have a lot of money, so you're not in a rush when it comes. But this Queen of Wands might not have much time and help, I feel. Because she's humble. She comes from poverty. She remembers, and she's older. This star energy. Maybe she gave up this star life so she could be there for loved ones. And I feel like this, yeah, this justice through these ideas. She's worked honestly hard for her treasures that it's going to be so overcomingly, overflowing abundant that she's not going to even know what to do about. Everybody around her is going to be, going through these tower moments and going to look for her for help as the Queen of Treasures and being of fortune and of success, you know, in these new beginnings. And you have to learn how to say and what no when it comes to this happiness and emotional fulfillment when people just want to bring you down. Okay? And this is all dreams coming true of when it comes to having a family, being traditional. High Priestess is traditional. Capricorn energies into her, and the 8th house, very determined, to get her, this person that pays attention to details, this person of light, okay, that you demote. What? Because you never seen it before? You don't believe in it? No. Happiness is what you make of it. And so maybe you just haven't been with the right person to celebrate celebrity. Okay? When it comes to being humble, you're not. Okay? And you need to learn that if you want to be partnered with this Libra energy over here. And this new beginning, even of emotions, like you have to build a relationship with someone to make things happen. And that's just how it is. And this scorpionic energy of accepting your transformation, accepting the fact you're not a caterpillar, you're a butterfly now, and you don't understand in the moment because you're the caterpillar going through it, right? Yeah. So it's like, yeah, from a small investment, from years of work, a small investment. Think about it. On this planet, 100 years is really not a long time compared to the billions of years that it took to create this place, you know, of Earth and stuff. So I feel like there's no reason to be in a rush. Your health is most important. Stop juggling things. Do one thing at a time. And know that people are supporting you. Collective. They are supporting you. Yes, this Pisces of wealth energy of the moon child. A Queen of Pentacles. Yes, moon child. Famous person into this Queen of Pentacles, or it could be the Queen of Pentacles. That is interested in this High Priestess. I feel like this High Priestess gets men and women that are interested in her. Or him. And yeah. when it comes to these truths and resting on it, and people not seeing the truths for themselves of realities that they should. Like when I had my salon, they didn't realize it took 4 months to design myself, build, and then I had to pay rent on those 4 months that I was not like operating. And they thought I just walked up in there one day and said, "Hey, I'm going to start learning how to cut hair today." Yeah. So it's like, I feel just, you need to remember where hence you came from. And who had your back when you weren't around. And, etc. You know? Whether you want to be, you're going to be famous or not. You could be a very private, famous person if you want, or you could be one of the attention ones that is always in the spot. And is always in the light, or is always in, you know what I mean? Like, if I were to be, I'd be probably really private, but that's just who I am. Yes, when it comes to this Knight of Spears, what I was telling you about determination, the first thing I said, determination, then flip it over, the Wheel of Fortune. Pretty crazy, huh? Yep. That's your tarot. So you need to learn to forgive, let go, let God, and not judge people by the cover, because no matter how beautiful they might look on the outside, they can make themselves really look ugly on the outside with their crappy little attitudes. So just remember that. And here we go. And this is part of your caterpillar phase of turning into a butterfly. You're a fucking butterfly already, flying around, and you're like, God damn it, I was just in a cocoon sleeping. It was like the void, or it was like being in heaven before coming to earth. And someone's having a baby soon. I was channeling this yesterday. I was watching someone that I follow, and I know they're having a girl, but I was getting this months ago. Someone being pregnant and having a girl, a baby girl specifically, and I really feel this Aquarius energy. I feel it's going to be like a Valentine's baby, but it's going to be 7 days before that, or 10 days before that. So this baby could be born on the 3rd, the 4th, or between the 3rd and the 18th. But they're going to be an Aquarius. They're not going to be a Pisces baby. They're going to be an Aquarius. A star. A natural star, if that. They might even carry your gifts. I feel like you're a star, and they're going to carry your gifts. They will carry your gifts. Okay, let's do this from the divine. We have... Yeah. And they're very chatty. They're very easy to talk to. I feel like this child is going to be very close with their father. They're going to have a special bond. Because I heard, just from my experience of years of being in public relations, that you have sons that you love very dearly, but when it comes to having a daughter, it's a different ball game. It's like you're overprotective. It's like, it's different. Your little girl is going to be so much different, and the boys are going to go towards mom. And this is like okay, so I pulled this card from scriptures. Okay, the name of the Lord is strong fortress, is a strong fortress. I feel of strength of Leo. The godly run to him and are safe. So I feel, yes, you're humble and you're safe. And you're single, because this is a Proverbs 18:10, which is, Proverbs is a book for single people, being double leadership, life path 8 or 8th house, maybe being a life path 1. through 8. Or basically, so if you want me to summon up something natural leadership, like what?
Spam risk.
Shy. Sorry about that, you guys. Like, communicative. They're gonna be star in communications somehow. Um, you know, they're gonna be very family oriented. They're gonna be like a daddy's girl. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be a star. They're gonna be something in communications of a star. They have your same gift. You could be psychic. You could be a light, a worker. You could be a truth seer. You could be, um, you know, a person of the light. I don't know. This is just what I'm getting. Like, um, this name is not set in stone yet. That's what I picked up. There's a couple of names, but I think it's set in stone because the baby hasn't been born yet. Why I'm picking up on this energy, I don't know. But this person is humble. It's like humble yourselves before the Lord, and the humility card came out, and the 5 of Pentacles, okay, in the upright, and that's how I read it. I'm probably the only reader that reads it like that. That is being humble. You have to humble yourself, and before the Lord, and He will lift you up. James 4:10. Your name could be James. It could you could jam. Could be a musician. Um, Maddie, you could be a very hard worker of leadership. Um, you could have a brother named James, but you're a very humble person. I feel like when you sing along, you hum to songs, which is cool. Um, Once I polish my art or get the opportunity to, if I ever do, if my application ever goes through and I'm blessed and recessed and revived because I survived, stayed alive, and here I am standing again, ready to win, not giving up. And that's the message too. Don't give up. Don't ever give up on your dreams, on nothing. Don't ever give up. Always do your homework. Always treat others with kindness and love and prosperity. Um, Better than yourself. Always do the right thing when no one's looking. That's the most important thing. That's what creates humility. Turning the bad that was done to you into good. My grandfather told me before he died, 2 months before he died, that all the bad that was done to me as a child, as I did not really have a childhood and I had to grow up very fast, as I've been hustling since I was very young, that I could turn the bad into good, greatness, and make a difference. And so can you. And it only takes one perspective, one seed, one sperm, one idea, one #1 song, one #1 movie. That's all it takes, really. Um, I ain't asking for much. Why I feel like you're someone that lives in the country or of the country, or you like country, maybe you're a country artist. Why I picked that up, I don't know. But, I'm gonna do this charm reading right quick. Right quick. That okay. So I'm not reading anybody's comments. I ask you to please respect everybody's religion. You know what I mean? If you can't respect other people's religions, this is not the channel for you. Because God, doesn't matter, loves everybody. And they're all His children, whether you want them to be or not. So, and I don't really appreciate, um, you know. So just be careful. You know, this is what I believe in. If you believe in it, great. And if you believe in something else, I just don't want everybody else to feel uncomfortable. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your kind comments. I really do appreciate every one of you guys. I really, really do. I mean, you're, you're my, like, my family too, you know? And I love all y'all. Thank you, all new subscribers, all new viewers. Thank you, subscribers from the beginning that have supported me from the beginning, for my very first subscriber. When I make it, I have something very special for you, my very first subscriber. Um, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. And you have to have that mindset. If you want to be a billionaire, you have to think like a billionaire. If you want to be a bird and learn how to fly, you got to think like a bird. If you want to learn how the water works, water and stuff, you got to think like the water, like if you were. Thank you for the hearts. And that is what I'm trying to say. You want to be, you know, someone that's going to make a difference. All you have to do is choose not to use plastic straws and paper wrappings or paper straws, as they're not eco-friendly. Trending now, edible straws found on Amazon. Okay, they disintegrate in less than confirmation in 14 days. Hi, Maddie. And for a 10-minute drink, instead of ruining our ecosystems for our children's to come. My son died. He would have been 19 in March. Anyways. It's not easy. So let's go through this charm thing. And anybody, I recommend, I'm your gal, I'm your one and only pal. I'm your shoulder to cry on. I'm here and I'm near when you need me. And I have a bunch back-to-back content that you can watch. But if you've gone through all my content, as this is a new channel and I'm building, help me, please. Just, if you can't donate, just subscribe, like, and share, because I need to reach 1,000 subscribers in order to monetize. And I have to do something. And I don't have a car. And I'm staying in a homie's house. I lost my business, not to be like on the pity pot, because complaining does no good for the peanut gallery. Tailored Cuts Advice Emporium with a Z, Cuts, in Mojave, California. Okay, and I lost my 21 Challenger, my home. Like, all, it's been very hard to adapt and survive coming from a lifestyle like that. So I'm very humble, and I feel you are too. And I will never forget who was there for me and who wasn't when I had nothing. Because when I had everything, everybody loved me. Anyways, I'm just a big old ball bag. This person, a present. Look, a present. Strawberry cake, something. I feel like you like black light stuff that glows in the dark. I feel like you like watching professional fights. And that I feel like you won a fucking Oscar. Or you're gonna get like humanitarian award. Yes, you're definitely like looking into and investing. You're a person of peace. A purple is your aura. Like a bright, dark purple with a hint of blue. If your name is Matt, and of pink, the heart chakra, I feel like your chakras are very well aligned. Um, see, you're, I feel like a blonde woman is a good influencer in your life. This person that is not a bear, but likes basketball. I feel like, yeah, you're maybe interested in investing in one of the projects with this blonde. Um, and you're definitely looking to invest in this blonde. Confirmation. You like Pokemon. What was I saying? Aura of confidence. Now turning to violet blue. Like a dark purple with a blue tint. Um, it was this. It was this. Look, this is a new beginning. A new beginning. 8. The 8th house of transformation. Um, being of chakras, what was I saying? Your aura is this colors. Okay? Change from that. And new beginnings. And being better version than you were yesterday. I feel like, yeah, like giraffes. Something about giraffes might be your favorite animal, or you might have experienced seeing a giraffe doing something odd. I don't know why. But you don't carry a bag. I feel like you like the color red on your person. Um, and you love ice cream. Um, but it makes a mess when it comes to the kids. So let's make that. Okay, I feel like you're smiling right now. Look, aura blue, aura a violet blue. Um, your cup overfloweth. I feel like you're painting or gonna paint a wall or like planning on a room a certain color. Maybe you didn't like the color you painted it at first. This person that was born, it could be a light soul. They have an old soul. This is what I'm getting. They have an old soul, okay, and they're gonna need a dang caravan for their whole family. And but I feel like they were born in the late 80s or early 90s, perhaps the late 70s. You've been born in the year the rabbit, the dragon, or the rooster. Okay. Here, what was I saying? They're looking to invest into an angel investor. They are. But they just can't, and this person around you, they just can't do it right now because of family things. And that's cool when it comes to this person. This person that's like the Simpsons, like that kind of lifestyle, you know. And the wife is really cool, or their girlfriend is really cool. Um, Maybe you sport a flat top, or you once did, or it's starting to look like that because look, they took too much off the sides, way too high and tight, and it's making the front look like a mohawk. I feel, yes, investor energy. I feel like um, you have you sport pink and you're not afraid of your masculinity because this is of rose quartz of the heart chakra. This and green. But you're very masculine. Yeah, something about Transformers. You could have two young ones, two one or two, maybe three boys. Um, keep it weird, because the weirder, the better, baby. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this person, this friend, once you get talking, is never going to ghost you. This person has a very good credit. You have very good credit, collective. You have excellent credit. Like, I feel like you have a black and limited card. Like one of those black and limited that you just pay off at the end of the month, and it doesn't matter, you can buy anything you want. Yeah, see, you were. Oh, yeah, you're not afraid to sport these pastels of pink and yellow. Maybe you're even thinking about pink and yellow for your daughter coming, because I picked up on a female um, pregnancy of having a daughter months ago. And now I feel like you're figuring out colors. Um, yeah, this is new for you. And yellow, I feel like you're going to use yellow, like a very light yellow, um, as the chakra of confidence. Yeah, you're the person in control. Look, I feel like you guys have equal control. And you treat your equal as an equal, and you don't undermine them, and you do your best, and maybe they don't treat you as right, but maybe they're just going through something. This person that has a white cat, they have a cat, they're definitely a star. They might be close with about 5 other stars, and that's it, but they keep their circle real tight. This pillar of salt to the world, if you know what I mean. And because the controller came out too, this is TV. I feel like they're on TV of some kind, or YouTube, or social platform. Um, you had a Nintendo too, right? Maybe Yoshi was your favorite character. Um, definitely not a strawberry. Definitely not. I feel like a Libra energy confirmation of panda. Libra energy of panda, your spirit animal, is one of them. Yes, it is, with the little paw. You have a few spirit animals if you're a Libra. Panda, okay, for one. Or you have a little dog. Or a cat. Look, you're like a Care Bear. You love Care Bears. Oh my gosh. Sunchild. Sunchild, well, it did come in the reverse, so I feel like you could take on Moon or Sun. But you feel more of a Sunchild because of your family. Um, yeah, I feel like you have, like, all these little figurines, like you're into collecting comics or something like that, or something about comics, or like, yeah, you've embraced your feminine side. I could be talking to a Sigma. Someone who likes um, flying instead of driving, as it's supposedly safer, but they also like to play this game of air hockey. Your name could be Adam. Um, or love hockey. Oh my gosh. Seeing the world. You are freaking famous. Seeing the world. Okay, is this pillar of salt here? How did this come? This is of an Aries energy. Aries is emperor. Okay? Aries, Leo of strength. Okay, Sagittarius of optimism and dreams coming true. You might resonate with the water, or love the water. Yeah, why that came out like that. Either way it comes out. Oh, you could be, I see, I see. You could be the water sign. It came like this. I'm sorry, I read the triangle wrong. Um, yeah. A water sign, Scorpio, as we're in the 8th house. Yes, I'm sorry. That resonates with passion. The passion sign. So that, sorry, this is the right way. Dang it. Mm. Oh, Christ. Getting old sucks. Yeah, I feel like your water energy, okay, that resonates with passion. Um, so, in this water energy, yeah. You've seen the world. Look, you could have a red sports car. You're very wealthy. A sports car came out. Um, or a Tesla of some sort. That you never get to drive. Because you're never home, really. You'd have a black cat. You definitely, excuse me, you definitely have a black cat. You have 2 cats so far. You signed with a publishing company for some reason. I'm picking that up. You signed with a publishing company and you're waiting to hear, and you're just dealing with that project. What was I saying about a chakra of heart, right? Of green or pink, being in tune with your heart chakra. Okay? So people look up to you. They really do. You drink milk. You like vitamin D milk. You love it. You like milkshakes. You're a person of the cosmos or astrology, a medium, a psychic, a truth seer like me, a person of the light, good intentions. You believe in science, but you believe in energy because science has proved that energy has existed. Okay? And this is what I try to tell my atheistic roommate all the time. And I'm not judging him. I don't care what he believes, but I'm just saying this cosmology, this science. Okay? And so I feel like your wife has dark hair. I don't know why I said that. Celebrities. You're the celebrity. Yeah, definitely married. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You guys been busy. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. You might have 5 children. You might end up having 5 children. Ninja of having children. And you're not a one to play games because you don't have the time to. But anyways, thank you for joining me, and thank you. Remember, trending edible straws, and there's a tutorial. All you have to do is look up timeless messages 1111 under floating straws, and you'll see the tutorial of how to cut them all the way up half and in 4 quarters before you put them in the trash can. And thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you on the next one. That's message.